Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm gonna give you a chance to watch the content and decide if you're gonna like it or not. But I already know you're gonna like it, so just like it anyway. Like, do us both a favor, just like and subscribe right now. And I'ma just do what I gotta do and deliver, period. That's what we worried about. So I am back with another motivational card talk or whatever. And I'm so motivated to do these. I didn't even post my last card talk video. Like, it's gonna be posted today, like as we speak, but obviously I'm not gonna be able to, like, really. But I'm gonna be posting my other card talk today, and I really feel like I did a good job with that other card talk. So here I am back with another card talk. Okay, so also another thing I want y'all to do is submit some topics that y'all want me to talk about during these card talks, because I don't want to make it just go I don't want to make it about me, just like only me. I would love to talk about topics that just trendy or something that's on your mind that a lot of y'all want to know. Like, we could do stuff like that too, but as of right now, I'm just doing topics that just come to my head, and we just go like that. So if you didn't watch my last card talk yet, because by the time this is up, that will be up. If you didn't watch that card talk, depending on where I'm going, the lighting is gonna change, the sound, the noise, the background noise is gonna be a lot at some certain points. Of course, I'm gonna try to do the best I can, but I really can't do nothing about it. But it's a car talk. That's exactly what it is. I'm talking to y'all while I'm driving, so y'all know what's up. Anyways, so I decided that I want to talk about why I decided to leave my family and my friends to move out of state by myself. Like, and I know a lot of y'all be thinking about doing it. Like, I just want to move out of state. I just want to move away. I'm tired of inserts wherever you from, your hometown, all that. So, I'm just here to chop it up with y'all about that. So basically, first of all, I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. The first time I moved out of state, because I'm from New York, and my whole life is in New York, Brooklyn to be exact. So it's like, okay, so let me give y'all a little background, right? God, please don't let the sound be so much that y'all just can't stand it. So when I lived in Brooklyn my whole life, right? But I moved when I was about 15 to Long Island, and I hated it. I hate change, because growing up I always had to change my atmosphere for some reason. Like, I always had to get used to new, whether I was moving around, new schools, it was a lot of moving for me. So when I get comfortable and I call a place my home, I don't want to move from that. So my family moved us from, my father, they moved us from Brooklyn to Long Island. Now, don't get me wrong, we got a nice big house in Long Island, like big ass backyard, like it's nice, it's fire. And of course your parents just want the best for you, that whole talk. But look, I wasn't trying to hear that. I was not trying to hear that. So yeah, I just kind of, don't get me wrong, I did have a few good experiences in Long Island. I met some of my closest friends in Long Island and stuff like that, but it ain't nothing like home. It ain't nothing like Brooklyn. Long Island is not Brooklyn. So that was already kind of me adjusting to just simply being alone from my main family, like being like 20 minutes away, 30, from being away from my main people. I always had to travel, so I got used to being away from what I know, right? Mind you, I didn't even get a car up until, I want to say, my second year in college. Yeah, so I came when I was in 9th grade to Long Island, and I didn't get a car till my second year. So I immediately, it was a lot to travel back and forth. It kind of made me be okay with not seeing everybody and being up under everybody all the time. So I was perfectly okay with that. Cool, right? So now, leading back to when I first moved out of state, I was in a relationship, on a relationship at the time, and he was in Florida, Miami or whatever, and he mentioned something about, me coming down there, going to the same school, like we making it work, which don't ever do that. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't just going for him, I was going for school. So I did go out of state to school, because I did receive my, I received that, did I get my degree? I got my degree, I'm pretty sure I got my degree after my first semester in Miami. I went to FIU, so that was my first semester there. So yeah, I went to better my relationship, and I did go to school out of state, because I did want to go to school out of state, but I wanted to go to a HBCU. I did not want to go to no shade or nothing like that. I didn't want to go to a predominantly white school, because my school in Long Island was predominantly white. I was tired of it. I want my peoples around. I need to see some blacks. That was what it was for me. And you know, I went out there, and of course I had intentions on being with my significant other, and it just didn't work out like that. And that's what you have to prepare yourself for. What's the reason that you want to leave? You want to leave for school? Do you want to leave for a person? Do you want to leave just to get a new atmosphere, learn new things, you know, experience different cultures, like stuff like that? You got to understand like your reasoning. And I'm not really trying to like tell y'all what to do or nothing like that, but this is the process. I really want y'all to think about this, especially when you're so young, because I don't even think I was 21 when I decided to leave and, you know, go on and do whatever I wanted to do. So make sure you got the right intentions, because you really don't want that to come back and bite you in your ass. Once I did that, I'm not gonna lie to, I already felt like I don't want to say I didn't feel loved at home, because I felt loved, but I also felt very isolated. Like, I always was in my room, my siblings always in their room, my parents always everybody just in their own. And I had brothers. I didn't have like no little sister, nothing like that, to feel like I really got real responsibility, because my brothers are still kind of around. They're not around my age. They're very much younger than me, besides one of my brothers, but the age gaps with me and my brothers are very different. So we have very different interests. They just want to be in a room, play their game. I just want to be in a room, make videos, or go out with my friends, or just isolate myself. My family wasn't the let's sit at the dinner table and eat type of situation. So, you know, essentially, I was okay with that. So I already kind of had that whole aura, that whole vibe, that whole isolation thing down pat. When it came to my location, like why I decided to go to Miami, it's Miami. Who doesn't want to live in Miami? Like, that is mad exciting within itself. Like, you need a beach, like you live somewhere where everybody's like, oh, vacation, 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 and you like, I live this every day. Like, this ain't nothing for me right now. So that was exciting for me as well. But as to answer the exact question of why I moved exactly, was to establish some type of being of my own. Like, I was kind of tired of just like the situation I was in, and just feeling like I had nobody. And, you know, of course I had my friends, of course, you know, but, and even my friends that live close too, you know, I had everybody, you know, whatever, but I still felt like I wanted to not only move, and that was another thing too, I wanted to experience living on my own. I was tired of living with boys, men. I was tired of just feeling like one of the boys. Like, I don't want to feel like one of the boys. Like, you know how it is when you live with men. No shade to the men, but you know how it is living with y'all. Y'all don't clean up after yourselves, and it's just pee. Like, I'm not saying it was pee on the toilet all the time. I'm not trying to make my crib sound dirty or nothing like that, but it was like one of those situations where y'all know how it is living with boys. Like, that's how it was to me. I was tired. Like, I want to keep this clean. I'm tired of having like a shower bag. Oh my god, if you a girl or just a sibling or one of many who share a bathroom, you probably got a shower bag or a shower basket or a shower, because don't touch my stuff. I'm taking my stuff with me, and I'm, you know, whatever. I'm not leaving none of my stuff in this bathroom. So, you know, I was just tired. Like, I really wanted to just officially experience living on my own. So the thing with that was, even though I was living on my own, nobody can tell me what to do. I also felt like I did kind of live in a kind of strict household as well. Of course, once I got older, they started to let go a bit, but I was still 21, 22, kind of have to ask permission to do things, and it was just, that wasn't it for me. It wasn't it for me. Like, I'm grown as hell, you know. I don't think I officially started paying my own bills until I was about 21, I want to say, or I know it was as soon as I came back from college I started to have to pay for things, something around that. But it was just a situation where it was just like, I just want my own freedom. Like, I want my own life. I want my own life story. Like, I want my own vibe. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, I just did not want to be a part of it, and that's just really what it was. Relax, Tessie. So yeah, that was another major reason. So once I did get to experience living on my own, mind you, I told y'all that my relationship was being held on to by literally a sewing thread. Like, it was still a toxic situation, which I should have took that into consideration, but I wound up being in a whole different state, not knowing nobody, not having no friends, not having no family out there. And of course I didn't want to complain about it, because it's like I knew what I signed up for. I mean, I technically didn't sign up to not have, you know, somebody. Like, obviously I had him, but you don't never want to put yourself in that predicament. Like, you don't never, listen, I don't care how much in love you are with somebody and how great it seems, don't ever let that be your end all be all as far as moving out of state or whatever the case may be, because you if that goes wrong, you're gonna be in a situation like me where you alone all the time, and that it could make you very depressed. Like, it could make you very sad, because you could do so much stuff alone. Like, I got out there thinking that I was gonna do the little stuff, like, you know, with him together, whatever. I started going food shopping for the first time by myself. So I think that's when it really hit me, like, damn, I'm really outside. Like, I'm really out here by myself. And then I had to just go regular shopping, like, for the little things. And then around where I was, like I said, it was predominantly white and Spanish. So I said white and Spanish, y'all know what I mean. And you can't even, like, the nearest nail salon that does a decent job is an hour away. I was paying those Ubers though, and that's, well, I jumped ahead a little bit. So when I first got out there, I was in a dorm with 3 other girls, and we literally had nothing in common. Like, they was cool though. I spoke to them, I want to say, more than I spoke to my second group of roommates, which was my second year in Miami, I believe. Cause I came in 2018, so right. So yeah, that happened, and that was cool and all, but we wasn't really, respectfully, like, we wasn't interested in the same things. Like, I feel like I was kind of the outcast. I'm the girl with the colored hair, kind of ghetto a little bit, you know, talk like I'm not from here, I'm from New York, like, I talk different. And they kind of just was looking at me like I was just, I don't know, that's a whole different story. But I made a story time about my college roommate and how she was really playing with my body bad. Like, she was trying to say, like, my man being there made her feel uncomfortable, and she had her alarm going off at like 4 in the morning and would never wake up to turn it off. Like, it was a roommate horror story. Y'all gotta go tune in. Please go tune into that, because that was a crazy ass story. Like, it really was. Anyways, yeah, so I really, like I said, I did not sign up to be alone, but it did help me make a lot more money being that I wasn't distracted. And I did start making a lot more money with my businesses, YouTube being specific as one of them. And I was able to buy whatever I wanted. And don't get me wrong, why did I still not buy myself, like, nice things? I was always buying supplies, like hair stuff, like stuff like that, but I never was buying myself like nice clothes, and I didn't really care about stuff like that. Now it's like, yeah, a little bag on her or whatever, you know, stuff like that. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost to my destination. Let me wrap it up. Yeah, so I did not intend, but yeah, to mainly answer the question, I just wanted to start my own situation, and it did teach me a lot. Living on your own is a lot. Like, I never lived in Miami alone to the point where I had my own apartment. I got my first real apartment in Atlanta. This is my second real apartment, but those was an experience, y'all. Like, it was really an experience. But I'm here to tell you, like, if you feel like you want to move out of state and start fresh, and you feel like you're going to focus on your business stuff, that's a great thing, and that's a great reason. But you got to also make sure you realize that you're not going to be there for every holiday. You're not going to always be around your people. You got to be okay with understanding that you just might not find no friends until whenever. I didn't really make no real friends, like a solid friends group, until kind of just now. Like, I had a friend out here, and then I met another friend a couple of months later that we really started hanging out. So but that was when I started, like, going out and, like, really going out and having fun and, like, stuff like that, was kind of a few months ago, and I've been out here since last year. So, you know, you got to be okay with the thoughts of this. You have to be okay with being alone. If you're depressed, or sometimes you just need to be around somebody to feel okay, or going through something, I don't feel like I wouldn't suggest that, to be honest. If you're going through something, make sure you're fully healed before you want to go and move out the state, because you're gonna need some type of attention, and when you don't get that attention, it could drive you crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It could make you feel very isolated. It's a terrible feeling, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, because I wish when I was going through certain things, I just had somebody to turn to and I could have fun. You gotta be okay with missing things with your friends. If you in friends groups, you gotta understand that you're gonna be the one commenting on the video instead of making the video, like literally being physically there. So it's a lot of things that you're gonna have to accept and be okay with. So don't move too fast. I don't want to just say, if you think about it, just do it, because it's really not that simple. If you have kids, you gotta understand that if you don't have nobody wherever you're going, and even if where you're going, because nobody's obligated to watch your kids or help you with your kids, of course, besides the person you had them with, but you have to understand that that's going to be a lot for you. It's a lot to consider, but do I regret it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wish I didn't go through so many things by myself, but I feel like it built my character. Like, it really built me up for real. So I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that, and it taught me that being by yourself isn't as bad as people may think, even with all the issues that you possibly could have or whatever the case may be, because you get to decorate your crib how you want to decorate it. And I know that's just getting your crib, period, like getting your own whatever, period, but it's something about decorating your crib in a new place with a new atmosphere that just makes you feel like you really did something. I don't know if that's a mental thing. I feel like it's kind of a mental thing. But look, it did enough for me, because I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Don't get me wrong, I always miss my friends. I always miss my family. We do talk all the time, whatever the case may be. But it is what it is. So, like I said, if you're thinking about making that choice, consider your options first. If you want to just take that leap, you don't care, you just want some type of peace, you want to reestablish yourself, reinvent yourself, whatever you want to do, business, whatever you want to do, just make sure you're going for the right reasons. And make sure you're okay with being alone. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be alone. You just might click with somebody your first 2 days there, and now y'all, that's your new bestie, that's your new whoever. Like, that's very much possible too, but I wouldn't depend on that, because I'm also too, I'm not the type to go out and make friends. If I make friends, then I make friends, but if I don't, then I'm just not. Like, I don't force friendships, because people be weird, especially if they know you or know what you do or whatever. People will try to be around you just to like get clout off you and all types of weird stuff. Like, it's real weird. So I'm not that type. So I'm happy that I do got a good friends group wherever I'm at, and I'm okay with that. So anyways, y'all, that's just a little chit chat for y'all. Nothing much. Submit some topics down below that y'all want me to talk about. If y'all want advice on something, let me know. We can make a video about it. I'm excited to do these car talks. I'm not excited. I just don't hate the noisy roads. Like, why is my car not more silent? I need silence. Let me know what y'all think down below about this car talk. Like this video if you like this video. Once again, if you're new to my channel, I hope you subscribe by now. You're not just watching. Like, come on, that's mad whack. That's a mad whack. Like, come on, press the button. Come on, press the button. Like it. Yeah, do the whole nine. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my video, and I will see y'all in my next video. I'm about to continue this vlog and continue on with my day. So later, y'all. Oh, my hair smell good.
Baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.